I am waiting for my good friend Priti to get on because she's gonna talk about. Well, she has a difficult time getting online since she's in India, but we're going to talk about her business. So I'm sharing my screen with you so that you can see her wonderful work. And I'm really excited because Priti is also going to redesign my YouTube page, so that's going to be really exciting. So these are some of her designs. Let me see, did it start at? Yeah. And they're really beautiful. Hopefully you can see this, but let me, oh, you could, I think. Oh, yay. I hope you can see it. It's beautifully done. It's just a broad design about our upcoming journal. Unity, Volume 1. It's a magical realism anthology. It's a charity anthology. The money's going to Doctors Without Borders. But I really love this dragon. It's just really well done, you know? And I like how things fade out and merge into each other. It's really crafty and beautiful. The only thing I would say is I like balance. I would make this the same width as that. Okay, good. So she can see it. Great. So that one is really quite good. But maybe at some point we'll do a before and after show. She also is going to design my YouTube channel. Let me show you that real quick. I'm actually at my YouTube channel. And the reason she is because this is really good. This was done by Angela Vujic. But I was looking at other YouTube banners and I missed this opportunity to add content there. And one of the things I'm gonna have her add is my book covers, and she's done beautiful work for other banners. So she also does Facebook banners, Twitter banners, Instagram. I'm also gonna have her design these covers. You know, these are really important to YouTube streaming because they attract readers. Like this is one another professional graphics designer made, and these are ones that I do, and they're okay. But she's got a real eye for design and color. The other thing I'm gonna have her do is redo this logo. And it took me a while to figure out, oh duh, this should really match this. So I didn't even think about it, but that'll look pretty cool. And that's really what I'm gonna have her do. Some of these covers, and then logo, and this banner. So I'm looking to do something red. Let me show you something cool. So maybe Priti you can see. And I can't see what you're chatting, hon. In fact, let me get on Facebook here. I can't see what you're chatting because the screen's taking up the space, but I'll be able to see what you're chatting over here. See, I'm so tech savvy, Priti. I can go between platforms. Yeah. So, where are my videos at? Now that I said that, this doesn't want to work. Oh, there I am. So let me see if I can see your comments. Hi! Hi, sister! I'm showing some designs that Priti's done, and I'm talking about what she's going to do for my channel. So give me a moment, ladies, while I set up this phone. Oh, it's got a clip on. Ah! I don't need my password for Visa. Oh my gosh. So I don't want to. Okay, that's better. So I'm gonna see what you guys are saying over here or over here. I have a very small desk, so I gotta move stuff around. Okay, I think that'll work. Give me a moment, ladies. So yeah, digital presence is more important, and I mean it's important, very important now more than ever because of the pandemic. So you're competing with a bunch of noobs and a bunch of people who oh heck, I'll just leave it here. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't need to do anything on it. It's important that you have a strong presence digitally, and of course everything matters. Book covers matter, you know. YouTube video covers matter unless you have a large following and things like that. So I'm very excited about this. So I think she's gonna do a great job. But let me show you, Priti, what I'm kind of thinking about. This is another group out of LA, and they have a beautiful YouTube site, and they've been working on theirs for a long time. You know, in fact, I've been talking to them for advice, and they said, yeah, the logo matters, but what's really important is your content. And I'm always looking to improve my content, but you can see that they put the two contributors here, the two hosts, and they got like almost a comic book kind of feel to it, and then the logo repeats itself, and they have this properly. Mine doesn't show up for some reason, and then the logo. So I think this is a really well laid out. It uses a lot of the space. You can see that their book covers also reflect the banner. So there's a definite identity to this piece and a motif, right? It's a similar design, but it's really easy to do on Canva, you know. I did this one of Matt Cedillo on Canva, and I was just experimenting with it because it's a similar design than what I have. I kind of like it. I just feel like this name needs to pop a little more. So she's gonna be helping me with that, and I know she's gonna do a brilliant job, you know. So let me see. So she has done a really great job with book covers and banners, you name it. The spectrum is pretty wide, and I think that that oh, did I just delete it? Whoops. Hold up. I'm gonna open these files. Yeah, so let me show you these beautiful designs, and let me see if she's saying anything. I'm gonna chat her up. And you know, some people think that paying a graphics designer is a waste of time. Frankly, I don't, because it's worth your coin. Like when I first posted my YouTube video, in the cover, the professionally designed one got more hits, and the content was also very good. And Priti, feel free to chime in and say anything. You know, say something about the design. And then Priti knows about marketing too, because she used to be a finance consultant or something. And when you go through business, they teach you about this stuff too, you know. Maybe not so much social media, that's a new trend. But it's important to have a strong digital presence, and the design definitely matters. This looks like an invitation. It's a digital invitation, which again, during this pandemic, those invitations are really important, right? Very simple, but I love it, you know. She also hasn't violated any copyright laws. She didn't put an image of a movie, and that might get her in trouble. This is one, I love this one. It reminds me of Slender Man. But it says PritiJ Designs. I would just make this a little more outlined in the font, but I love this design a lot. This is really well done, you know, very good, very chic, very trendy. So that's beautiful. And this one she did for a friend of mine, PC Darkliff. It's called the Deathless Chronicles. There's something very ethereal about this. I love this background a lot. It's just really well done. And also it looks very much like the cover in some ways, but it's very good, very well done. That looks like it's going to be a banner for a site. This is more in line like what I want, not necessarily this design, but this is kind of what I want for YouTube. I did a poll on Twitter. I know it's kind of random, but I did a poll on Twitter where I have a ton of followers, and what they said they'd like to see on a YouTube banner was copies of the books, not, you know, like the covers. So I think this is really well done. I'm gonna tell her I would just do this differently, and I'm the kind of client that I'll tell you what I like and don't like. I used to own a design business myself. I used to own a web design business, but I also did some print media, mostly web design. This is really well done, you know, and she has them in almost chronological order. I think Albano should come first, but this is cool, you know, and I love this. This is Carmen. This definitely represents Carmen, you know, and who she is. So I like these. This one I thought was one of her better ones, and this one, it says short stories and novels. You know what it says. And it says books by Steve Carr. You know, it's really cool because the readers can infer what she's talking about. But I like how this is laid out. I would love something like this, Priti, where the books are in different orientations, maybe, and put my, anyway, it looks really sweet. You know, I like how these are outlined. You can tell what the book titles are. This is really well done. This is probably the best design that I've seen so far. So something like this for the YouTube banner, except to be thinner and across, and my face should probably be in it somewhere. Or maybe not, you know, I don't know. This is another Sweetie Cat Press. So Sweetie Cat Press is a press that's owned by Steve Carr, who's a very prolific writer. And this is a book that just came out, and I'm in it. I did a 5-star review on it because it's so well done. You know, another graphic artist designed the cover, and I always thought the cover was a little plain, but it's kind of cool because it goes into the other page. Oh, the chest pieces are cool. I like that. I like this too because it's really clear, but it's a really nice banner. Really awesome, very professionally done. This is her own business ad. I love it because it reminds me of Spanish painters, you know, and I like that time period, the blue period from Picasso, I think. And I like this too because it's really clear. It's $50, you know. And then this is a really beautiful Angelica Delph, Good for Nothing. And this is just gorgeous. I like how this bleeds into each other, right? So all these designs are outstanding. So I would recommend Priti um, for you to hire. Look at this. This is a book cover. It's really well done. See, the thing about a good book cover is like you want to see how good is it going to look as a thumbnail. And this is beautifully done because you can still see the title, and that's what you want in a good book cover. You know, that's what they're gonna see when you're going through Amazon or Barnes and Nobles and whatnot. So this is really well done. It's very balanced. It's excellent work. Let's see. This is another banner, and this is pretty. Look, she again put in the covers. I like these outlines a lot because it makes the the thing pop in. Again, you want to see like what would it look like on a phone, and that looks really beautiful. I like these patterns a lot. They're very Southwest looking, you know. Here is, well, I guess I can just go to the next one. Another Sweetie Cat press. This is beautiful because that's stars in it. The price is really obvious, you know. Really good job. This is a book by Pat O'Neill with a quote, and this is really neat. I like how this is again balanced out, really good, you know. Really beautiful job. Priti has a really good eye for color. I mean, this is one of my favorites. And the reason it's one of my favorites is because it looks like a children's book. I don't know if that's her genre, but it's just gorgeous. I love this too. This is beautiful, beautifully done. Excellent work overall, Priti. So I would definitely send some coin her way, you know. Hey book lovers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends about PritiJ.